Elder financial abuse it's a growing concern in the investment industry, and it can take several forms. So it can happen when somebody that an elderly person knows and trusts well is exploited or coerced into taking large withdrawals from their savings account or from their retirement accounts. It can happen when somebody, again, that the person trusts convinces an elderly person to invest in a really inappropriate investment scam, perhaps a Ponzi scheme that might promise very unrealistic high returns. It could happen when somebody has a power of attorney for an elderly person, and they take advantage of that power of attorney, and again, that trusted position, and may siphon off funds from a retirement account or an investment account. And it can also happen when an investment advisor might make inappropriate investment recommendations for an elderly person. And so it's very important to understand what these signs look like, so that if you see them, you might be able to help. The most common form of investment fraud happens when somebody comes to you with an investment scheme that promises unrealistically high returns that are guaranteed. So there are very few investments that come with no risk, and if an investment has a particularly high rate of return, it definitely comes with risk. Another form of investment fraud is affinity fraud, or something at the BC Securities Commission that we call the trust trap. And this happens when a person who is perpetrating a scam tries to target you because you're a part of a group, perhaps like a book club or a church group or a cooking club, and they work their way into that club. They gain your trust, and they encourage you to invest in what could be a fraudulent investment scam. And so you can see how this is particularly important where elderly people are concerned, because that trusted person could be a family member, or it could be a care worker that an elderly person relies on so heavily. The other thing that fraudsters do is prey on your emotions. They may convince you that while you're sitting on the sidelines, everybody else who is invested in their investment scam is getting rich. And so they will make you feel like you're not benefiting when everybody else is. The other thing that a fraudster will do is rush you into making decisions. They'll try and say that this is a limited time offer and you only can have till later tonight to make a decision. And it's important to remember that there's never any timeline on a good decision. And sometimes the best decision you make and the best investment you make is the one that you don't make. The other thing that's becoming more and more prevalent and problematic in the investment world is the advent of AI technology. So fraudsters will use sophisticated AI technology, like deepfake technology or other manipulative AI technology, to get people, elderly people, to invest in Ponzi schemes or another fraudulent investment scam. Always remember that you should take your time, do a little bit of research, ask questions, and don't ever rush into making an investment decision until you know that it's right for you. A trusted contact person is somebody who you have authorized to be a point of contact for your investment advisor. The trusted contact person isn't somebody who can make investment decisions for you, provide advice to your investment advisor on your behalf. They cannot manage your account, but it is somebody that your investment advisor can call if they feel that an elderly person is being exploited in any way, is potentially being scammed. Or your investment advisor might want to contact the trusted contact person if they have seen perhaps some cognitive decline in an elderly person. And so it's important that this person be somebody that you know, that you trust, and somebody that really does have your very best interests at heart. There are so many different forms of information in the marketplace, but at the BC Securities Commission, we have a website called investright.org, and we encourage everybody to go there to get information. And one of the reasons why we suggest they come to our website is that we are a government regulator and we're not trying to sell anybody anything. We only want people to be armed with the best investment information possible to make the best possible investment decisions. So our website has a wealth of information. It has tools and tips and guides and quizzes and fun ways to learn how to become the most empowered investor possible.